Video, I'm going to be answering the questions. Are we entering the bear market? What am I still doing to make money? And I'm going to give you the charts that I'm looking at right now. Remember, charts predict the news. So if you can understand it, you don't have to wait to scroll through Twitter for everybody to tell you where we're at. You can just see it as it is. Anyway, I made one of the greatest posts recently that I've ever made. And you'd think calls like calling a 10x, 100x, and all those things that we've done on this channel would be the most important. But I actually said a while ago, this was on the 28th of January, that I'm going to be getting into stable coins. And if that's coming from me, know to start stacking stable coins. And since then, the market's been pretty much wrecked. We have seen things uh, like Hayden, right? And we've seen Malay, these types of plays come out. But that didn't go down too well, did it? Like Libra as well. Since then, and it hasn't been good. It hasn't been good at all for the markets. Okay, but one thing that I have noticed, and one of the few charts that I want to give you, is there's some information which may surprise us. Okay, and one of them being Bitcoin. Okay, now what I want you to guys to understand is that if you're in meme coins right now, you should have an understanding of how to read the Bitcoin chart. Okay, you have to. It's mandatory. Okay, I know so many people right now that are brand new. You only came onto my channel during the Trump saga, okay, or maybe during the 24-hour live stream, okay, and maybe you don't actually understand market cycles, right? Market cycles are the most important thing that you have to understand, but it's not the most entertaining thing that people see. People would much rather see, me turn 10 Solana into 100 Solana, right? That's cool, but this is super important. And I recommend if you do want to have success, please just follow this. Okay, I don't want to bore you, but please just write this down. Even copy the charts if you need to. Okay, we'll start from a clear chart, but you need to understand market cycles. Okay. So each of these lines is BTC halving. Now, what BTC halving is it is when it gets harder to mine Bitcoin. Okay, basically the rewards that you get for mining Bitcoin is halved. That is what drives the Bitcoin price. It's like kind of coded in that this thing is going to do well. And when you look at Bitcoin, you usually base your cycles around BTC halving, okay, or along them lines. You can kind of guess that when we get near BTC halving, okay, it's going to be bullish. And what happens is people front run that, okay. Bitcoin investors tend to actually front run that, and they make a lot of money. Okay, they make a lot of money. You can see it here again. You front run the BTC halving, you make a lot of money leading into it. Because as things get more, and as retail, okay, get more and more hyped about this shit going up, they have to pay a premium because you brought the lows over here. Okay, you make a lot more money. Okay, and you can see long-term holders sell to short-term flippers. Okay, during this stage, and then what happens is these people who bought the top finally learn about it. They DCA the bottom, and then they buy to the new people which come in. Okay, so the BTC halving is very, very important because if you understand the BTC halving, you have a significant advantage on the markets. It's kind of like understanding how to read smart money or understand about whale wallets. Like you can actually see smart Bitcoin money, which is the long-term hold account, and all of these fancy charts, which basically tell you what the big whales in Bitcoin are doing. So similarly, if you was playing a big meme coin, you want to know what the whales are doing. People are doing the same thing with Bitcoin and they've been doing it for years. Okay. And it pays off every single cycle. Okay. And most large Bitcoin investors do that. They leverage millions of dollars to play this game of the cycles. And because some people can't think longer than 2 years, if you're patient enough to think in 2 years cycles, you make millions and millions and millions of dollars. And your money doesn't disappear because obviously it gets less and less volatile every cycle. You can see early in the cycles, BTC was moving like an absolute meme coin, which in my opinion, it still is a meme coin. Okay. And it's making huge jumps. But now at this stage of the cycle, it's making very small waves. So you're very lucky by thinking in terms of a few years because you can make millions of dollars and your millions of dollars don't tend to fluctuate as much as it used to back in the day. Now, what we can see is that most people think the bull market starts here, when in fact, and I've been saying this for a long time on my channel, the bull market starts from down here. We've been in a bull market. It just wasn't the bull market that people expected, including myself. Okay, we didn't see an altcoin season. Okay, we didn't see things like paid network, PokerStar, these types of things even get a whiff from retail. And we've seen that it was a pump fund cycle all along. It's a meme coin cycle all along. Now, most big influencers didn't ever want to speak about this. Most big KOLs, okay, didn't want to speak about it. So there became a divide of the OG KOLs, which have just been speaking about altcoins for how long and getting wrecked. And then we had the new school influencers, which were speaking about Whiff and Shib and Popcat and Doge and Pepe. Okay. And obviously all the new meme coins on Pump Fund and like trading and streamers now who have captured a new market. So we see this big divide. And what that has led to in these markets is it has led to a lot of altcoins, okay, like Zeta, like Algo, like SEI, like Tron. Tron's done okay, like Ton, like Near Protocol, like Metis, never even experiencing a bull market. Like if you look at Metis right now, it's down only. If you look at AVAX right now, it's coming back to bear market levels. If you look at Uniswap right now, Uniswap never surpassed its previous all-time high. Okay, if you look at Doge, the only thing that's actually had a mini bull run, okay, is Solana, and even Solana hasn't surpassed its previous all-time high. Now, okay, when you look at the cycles, and the reason why I wanted to introduce you to cycles earlier during this video is what you can kind of see is that there's a rhythm to the cycle. There's a rhythm to it. There's a rhythm, there's a beat, there's a flow to it. Okay, and it flows over years. It doesn't flow over days. So you have to be using the weekly, the daily, and maybe even the 2 weeks and the monthly chart. You need to avoid the very short-term time frames when you take this into account, and you can measure these dates. What you'll see is that if you look at the dates of the previous cycles, and I'm sure a lot of you guys that have been, maybe in Bitcoin for a while, or you understand about market cycles, be nodding your head right here, you can actually see that each cycle is around 300 to 500 days. Okay, on average, you could say like 510 days. And you can see this cycle, if we measure to, let's say, 500 days, we still have a little bit of time left for this cycle. Now, the latter, as you may say, in some suave English, right? You can see the latter stage of the cycle is actually the most bullish and volatile stage of the cycle, which is where we're getting to now. Okay, you can see that once we get to the later stage, we have very, very strong volatile movements to the upside. You see a 100% increase in the Bitcoin price from there. You can see this one in 2017. We've seen again 300% increase in the Bitcoin price. You can see again from here to here, we can see 800% increase. So even if we just had a 50% increase on the Bitcoin price from here, and we're seeing a 50% increase, we see $160,000 price for Bitcoin. And that would come to a surprise for a lot of people right now. Remember at the start of this video, what was we saying? Oh, altcoins are diminished. Okay, there's a divide between influencers. Okay, we might be on the edge of a bear market. All of these concerns, but then what happens is BTC goes on like absolute liftoff. As I just dropped my phone, but are we okay? Yeah, right. The only thing I could see there is what is it, Ben Zhao or something get tweeting about his the exchanges. Shout out everybody on Bybit, by the way. Bybit is good, man. Those guys got money glitch, right? They got unlimited money glitch, okay? But what we can see by looking at the charts over here is that we're on the edge of probably a very big pump. Now, as I said already, I'm already in stable coins, okay? Because I know that I don't need to have a lot of exposure here to make a lot of money. Same as here. Same as here. Okay, you should already have ran up a decent check. If you haven't yet, it's still fine. It's still a chance. But if you ran up anything half decent here and you secured, let's say, 60% of that or more in stable coins, you can still leave a bit of bread here. If you've struggled this cycle because of the division, because of the lack of confidence, because it's supposed to be altcoin season and it wasn't altcoin season. Then this guy said launch pad, Alex Becker said this guy said that. I feel you, bro. I did the same. I did the same thing. I would have made way more if it was mass consensus. It's meme coin season, okay. But it wasn't, right? It was halfway this, halfway that, ton chain, this chain, that chain, whatever. Who cares, right? This part, you can still secure a bag. You can still make a few mil, literally in a few days. We've seen that with Trump, right? Literally one play can change your life. And Trump was only a 40x, you know? So you can do that over here easy. Easy peasy lemon squeezy during this stage of the cycle, right? But you have to remember that don't fall for the source, right? Don't think, okay, we are so back, and don't wait until this happens for we are so back. Okay, I'm going to give you a good quote, and the video is nowhere near finished, but I'm going to give you a good quote, right? You pay a premium, okay, for certainty. You are going to pay a premium for certainty. The more certain that it gets that it's a bull run, that we're so back, that it's altcoin season, the more expensive these coins are going to be. When Trump was going to be inaugurated, okay, and it was like, oh, Trump season, etc., okay, you paid a premium. The market hasn't gone anywhere since, right? The money to be made was when it was speculative, okay, that we're going to come back. This is where you take your bets, here, here, and here, okay? Not when it happens. Get that into your head if you're new here. Don't wait for things to happen before you make your bets. You get paid for uncertainty. Okay, bet on uncertainty. Okay, you're not always going to be right, of course. But when you are, oh, it's sweet. It's sweet. You said XRP boys. Imagine being sat on your XRP bags like, I told you, told y'all niggas. Told y'all niggas. Same thing with the Bitcoin boys now. Bitcoin boys right now, that have been in this for a few cycles. Down here, they were saying about presidents, strategic Bitcoin reserve. This is the future of currency. Everybody was laughing at them. Over here now, they're probably multi-millionaires and billionaires, and they're saying, well, yeah, I told you. And we're still not finished yet. Budush, right? they say $10 million, $100 million, it don't matter, right? Price ain't limited, right? That's the same thing, okay? And it can go on small or it can go in big levels. The other two charts I need you to save and use TradingView for this. I really hope people actually pay attention to this. I really hope this video deserves to get views, but I know it's not going to do crazy, but it's valuable for those people that actually going to pay attention. You're going to make, it helps, and it helps. Right, you have your USDT dominance, okay, and your BTC dominance. It's one of these charts, okay? Here you go. Now, your BTC dominance, what this chart does is it tells you the strength of Bitcoin in the markets. And you need to save these here. Save these here, even if you're just playing meme coins. Your BTC dominance, what it's going to tell you is, okay, this is the strength of Bitcoin compared to other coins, right? When this chart goes up, the strength of Bitcoin is higher than other coins. It means people are holding Bitcoin. They're not selling their Bitcoin for meme coins, altcoins, whatever, right? Alts being memes, everything's a meme, right? But when it is going down, people are selling their Bitcoin and they're putting it in altcoins. Okay, so when it goes down, selling Bitcoin, altcoins. When it's going up, outperforming. But it could also mean, as you've seen over here, this was the bear market, that BTC might just be, you know, not going down as much as everything else. So BTC could still be going down. Okay, look, like you're losing money on Bitcoin, but you're not losing as much as if you was holding Ethereum, for example, right? But as you can see, this whole cycle, okay, if you was just holding Bitcoin instead of altcoins, you probably made more money, okay? And the proof's in the pudding. Like if you're on a 3x leverage trade on Bitcoin with size, probably done better than holding Algorand, SCE, maybe not TRX, but maybe. Definitely better than Ton now, because Ton's wiped out all the gains that he made before. Near Protocol, Metis, AVAX, wow, Aptos, Quant, Ethereum, Uniswap, not BNB. BNB has done well. BNB has been like Bitcoin. Doge, probably Doge, yeah. Bonk, Brett, oh my god, right, etc. Obviously, in memes, you would have made way more, but just alts and maybe top alts, BTC's outperformed most of them, right? You can see that during this cycle. And it's basic Bitcoin dominance basically looks like the Bitcoin price itself. Okay. Now we are at an interesting crossroads because the last cycle, remember these lines are cycles, okay? When we hit this 74% range and we broke it, we've seen 2 or even 3 very volatile moves. Okay. And if we look at, let's say, Ethereum during 2017, we've seen the opposite. The price went skyrocketed. Okay. For ETH BTC, this is the price of like ETH versus Bitcoin, went crazy. Okay. The actual price of Ethereum and Solana, I think we got guys pretty much guessed it. It went to the moon. Okay. It went from $6 to $1,000. I don't know how much percent is that, but it's a lot. $6 to $1,000, 22,000%. Wow, right? And then we've seen the same thing this cycle as well. Boom. This one here. And obviously this cycle has been different. It's just gone sideways. Okay. So what we can see is that we have to wait patiently until we hit this resistance. So in my opinion, we are at that exact inflection point right now. Okay, where the market has to make a decision. So this is like the point where, let's say if we go on Google Trends, I'll show you guys something interesting. This is why I know so many people are going to find this, like, they're going to be like, oh, well, can you just show me the top 5 meme coins to make money? Can you just trade and turn 10 Solana? I'm trying to put you guys on game, right? If you have a look at Google Trends worldwide, okay, the interest right now is going down. It's going down, right? Look, you can see it was at all-time high and now it's at 60. It was at 100, now it's at 60. People are losing focus. They're not paying attention, right? But it should be the opposite. When the market slows down, your attention should go through the roof because you have more time to focus, right? So use that. Shout out Time to Focus, one of the viewers on this channel as well, right? Shout out my boy Hayden for fucking up the markets, right? But what we can see over here is that we're at this inflection point, okay? Now, remember what I said. You pay a premium for certainty. So there is a clear uncertainty right now in the markets that either A, we're at resistance and we're going to go down, or B, we're going to go a little bit higher first and we're going to touch this ultimate support, or you could say resistance for price at the 72 level. So you can see that in the markets. If you look at Solana here, Solana is down, and I'm placing a trade. I'm looking for a trade on Solana around these levels. Okay, Solana is down. We can see everything else is down. Zeta, Algo, SE, Tron, Ton, Rect, Radium, Rect, Metis, Rect, AVAX. Everything's on a discount right now. Okay, it's hard not to make money by buying at these prices. You would struggle to not turn a profit. That's how good these prices are at these levels. Okay, not financial advice, my personal opinion. Now, so you're paying a discount because there is uncertainty in the markets, and there's 2 targets where the price could go. We could touch here where we're at right now, or we could go as low as here. So what I am currently doing to make money right now is I'm going to be using these charts. Okay, I'm going to be using USDT dominance, seeing where we're at, resistance or support. I'm going to be using the BTC dominance. Okay, and I'm going to be using the BTC chart to find my bids on things like Solana, because I genuinely think that we're not going to have these multi-billion-dollar AI coins, okay, without seeing Solana in price discovery. This doesn't work like that, okay? We never seen things for Ethereum, okay? We didn't see overinflated valuations for Ethereum until we seen Ethereum in price discovery, okay? We didn't see overinflated valuations for Ethereum, meme coins, and all of these things, the whole cycle. So if you have a look here for, how long is this? 287 days. Where are we at now? I think we're just over 200 days. Where are we now? Let's have a look. No, exactly 280 days. Funny, right? We didn't see overvaluations until Ethereum passed its all-time high. So this was where we seen overinflated valuations. The way is so back. We're going to the moon. All of this shit. We seen it here, and we got a good year of it. A good year or more of it over here. We're seeing that right here. Right here, remember, Ethereum's out the question. This isn't the ETH cycle anymore. It's the Solana game. Okay, in my opinion. So let's say we're at 280 days where Solana is replicating Ethereum. Okay, you can see it over here. I think we're experiencing that pullback where we then go above all-time high, and over here we have the we're so back, it's going crazy. Now, for those of you boys that have been paying attention and you're actually enjoying this video, let me know in the comments. Okay, this is how I'm going to make a lot of money. Okay, I stable coined a lot, lost a lot, made a lot, whatever, but God bless being stable coined, right, during this stage. Now I get to pay a discount on the coins which I'm looking at, because I genuinely believe it's altcoin season. Okay, I genuinely believe that. Okay, and I'm going to be paying such a discount because we're one step ahead of everybody else that only follows when it's confirmed. Okay, so we go on to Deck Screener. Check this out, guys. Everything is done in right now, right? You guys remember PopCat, right? It's 241 million. 241 million, right? You guys remember, wow. I did to watch list, right? You guys remember Whiff, right? I think you guys remember this one. I think this is the wrong Whiff. That's crazy. 200k, no way. I think there was so many whiffs. 700 million. 635 million. Look at this. You remember Whiff, right? Look at this thing, right? You remember Pepe, right? Oh, it's not going to show the main Pepe, is it? Right? Everything is wrecked. Everything is wrecked. Which was one of the worst ones that I've seen? Comment the worst one that you've seen in the description, right? But we have the AI saga. Griffin, guys, even Trench AI, man. Trench AI is like 500k market cap. It's insane. There's nothing I can do about market valuations. Everything's at a discount, and it's so good. It's so good if you've got. Oh, Griffin came down. Oh, I'm gonna have to ring the boys. It's perfect. Look, exactly there, right? Guys, you don't have to bet a lot to make a lot right now. And that's where I like it. Over here, I had to put like 500,000 in this thing to make money, right? Over here, I can put literally, so look at here to here, 90% discount from all-time highs. You're talking like you can put 30k, 20k in these things, right? And you can make 300 grand, 400 grand. You can turn a old school Rolex into a Richard Mille, right? Into two Richard Milles, right? By the all-time high. Do you know what I mean? And here, people be betting on Griffin to go to the billions, right? Hopefully it does, but we'll be cashed out by then, right? This is where you make your bets. This is where you make your plays. Okay, it's so simple, it's unbelievable at this stage, right? Even things like ARC, right? And again, this is the thing, because we're still heavy in stable coins, it's not a hard bet to make. It's not like a big risk. Okay, you can see same thing for ARC. Look at this, beautiful price action, beautiful prices to get in. In fact, ARC actually bounced from this level. I think went up 40%, 72% on this level in 2 days, right? That's what we're talking about, chat. Okay, so I'm going to be these bidding these big coins that want huge discounts and building up a fresh portfolio. Okay, because I genuinely believe that Solana is going to go into price discovery. Okay, it will go into price discovery before the end of this cycle, and when it does, the larger coins like Griffin, ARC, okay, Trench AI, these types of tokens will do crazy. If I look at Trench AI, in fact, I'll show you. Look at this. And this is real tech, like this works. Trench AI works. You know, when we release the tech, you know how volatile it gets. Look at this. Trench AI was originally at 12 million market cap. It hit 12 million market cap twice. Okay. Since then, straight decline. Okay. And we're at 600K market cap. You're paying like a 98% discount on the same tokens that you would expect before. In terms of percentage wise, it's down the same percent as Griffin, right? Incredible. But let me add that to my watch list as well. But already is obviously on my watch list. We'll add it back. Boom. Right? Everything on Solana right now, that is a large market cap, okay, is on significant discount for those people that actually understand about buying dips. And remember, you will pay a premium, okay, for certainty. So if the market comes back and there is certainty in it, you pay a premium for it. Okay. If the market is dead, it's dusted anyway, it's going to go to zero anyway. Is what it is. There's no difference though. The risk here is the same as the risk here. You are still risking the same amount. The people that brought here, thinking that the market was going to go higher, their risk was the same and they paid the price. The people that buy here, thinking that the market is going to go higher, their risk is the same. However, the reward now is a lot different. The possible reward scenarios are now a lot higher because even just going to all-time highs of 3 to 5x. Okay, 20K to 100K, 20K to 200K, 20K to 400K. They're the type of bets that I want to be taking at this stage, right? Size and conviction. Okay, Rolex to Richard Mille. They're the type of plays that I'm good, like I'm playing. Vinecoin has been a oh oh my god. Oh oh shit. Wow. Wow. Yeah, shout out Vine, man. Right? Wow. Yeah. Everything's on a discount right now. So for me, I'm betting on the bounces. Like, where's Trump at now? Right? Look at this. The game is easy, right? When you're at the bottom, okay? You don't want to be waiting for a green candle to then go and make your plays. You buy red, you buy low, you sell high. That's the game you want to be playing. Okay? It sounds simple. Buy low, sell high. But when the prices are low, you have to buy. That's the hard part. Pulling the trigger and being like, that's the hard part. Okay? It's not easy for people. It's not easy for people, right? But remember, that thought process behind, okay, is it the right time to buy low, which is the question that you want to be asking, you find that by looking at the Bitcoin price. Remember, I've decided that that's the case because I've looked at the Bitcoin price, I've analyzed market cycles, I've looked at the BTC dominance, and I'm like, right, it's a decent time to buy now. Okay, the reason why I stabled up, okay, at that period of time was because I seen that market's fluffy. But guess what's funny is when we was at a period of Solana all-time high, stable coin balances were also at all-time high. That doesn't make sense. We should be going into Solana season. Everybody should be holding Solana. It should be mass constant. Okay, we're all holding Solana. We'll see when it goes into all-time high this time. Stablecoin balances won't be at all-time high. They'll be at all-time low. Okay, that's when you know that it's consensus that we're going to be going crazy. Okay, so that's the case. Now, key levels that I'm looking at. For Solana, I'm looking at 137 to 140. These are the key levels. You can see that this was a key level. Very, very simple. Okay. BTC, key level I'm looking at. Okay. Over here is actually this level here. Our support on our weekly down here are about 89K. Okay, we also have key support here, but again, I don't even think we have enough time left in the cycle for us to see that. If we did, it would just be a double top. Okay, you'd just be buying things at like 99% discount, getting out. but getting that when they were like 50%, making a bit of money. So I think that this is what you call your bear trap. Okay, if we've ever seen a bear trap, like anything in the mass market right now, this is your bear trap, and then we go a little bit higher. Okay, for Bitcoin specifically, we're definitely due it. Alts, I think alts are dead. Okay, most alts, I'm not buying them. They didn't show enough confidence when we was in the mini bull market. There was not enough confidence at this stage. Okay, so I'm not buying any alts. The main alts that I'll be buying is Solana alts. So you things like obviously Trump. I'm looking at Griffin. I'm looking at Popcat. I'm looking at ARK. I'm looking at Trench AI. I'm looking at SSE. Look at SSE. SSE came up nicely from the lows. Strong chart, went from 8 million to 31 million in a few days. Maybe MLG, maybe MLG. I made such good money on MLG. I think I made like $90,000 on MLG. I'm good for that. Okay, phase left. I'm good for that. Full send, I'll wait for it to come down a little bit more. It came down to 14 milli, so I'll wait for that to come down a little bit more. And I'll buy a lot of the big alts. Okay, alt specifically on Solana. I think altcoin season this whole time was on Solana. I think this was the meme coin season, and you know, a lot of big KOLs, they didn't really want to say that out of I don't know, out of reputation or whatever, but everybody got wrecked that was following the call. So luckily you guys follow this channel. You may have obviously got wrecked, but you also had opportunity to make money. We've seen things like obviously Trump, ARK, Griffin, list goes on, Trench AI, right? A lot of coins were in profit. Even obviously TCAT did very, very well. But the main thing with TCAT again is ton. What can I do about ton? It's out of my control, okay? Unless we apply for CTO for Toncoin. Let me know if you want to do that. But all in all, in this video, I've showed you the market cycles, okay? Explain to you the 3 charts that I'm going to be looking at, the key levels that I'm focused on. That's gave me my thesis that we should be entering some type of altcoin rebound, some type of altcoin season. And right now, things are on an insane discount. You know, Fartcoin, Popcat, Whiff, Shib, even like Doge, Pepe, Popcat. I think I already said Popcat, Trench AI, Griffin, ARK. The list goes on of things that are down like 90% from all-time highs. So after stabling up after the Trump saga, I'm going to be looking at entering a few of these positions because in my opinion, you buy low, you sell high. The game is simple, but you can't let emotions from social media be getting onto you. You can't be looking at, you know, this guy's face all over the internet, distracting you from making money. Like social media and Twitter analytics right now are through the roof. Ben Zhao got over 2 million views, okay, on his tweet about the hack, right? You can see over here, 4 million views on his tweet about the hack. Everybody right now is just sat on Twitter all day, right? Nobody is actually coming up with theories and ways of actually making money right now because they're all on, there's uncertainties at all-time high, and it's clear people are waiting to see consensus, meaning everybody agreeing on the same thing, and certainty. So if you can buy the uncertainty, you will make money when it becomes certain, and everybody else becomes your exit liquidity instead of you being exit liquidity. So that's the bet that I'm making. I'm not putting the house on it. I'm not all in. As we were saying, we was all in at the start, and everybody called me crazy. Well, look, we made money. Now I'm not all in. I only need to bet a small amount to make crazy amounts of money. Okay. Trenching wise, I'm still trenching. Okay. I'm trenching on Bullex. You can find a link for it in the description. I'm still buying coins like BNB XBT. I'm still buying coins on, oh, that was a nice dip on BNB XBT right there to 4.8. I'll try to catch the next one. Okay. I'm still buying coins on Pump Fun, on Bullex Neo. Still the same thing. I've lowered my balances now. I only have like 50 SOL to 100 SOL on it. And I'm still making money on these things. Main thing I'm using right now is Twitter Tracker, and I'll get onto that when we start streaming. But it's been pretty good. Like pretty good trading on these platforms. If you do want to find a link for Bullex, links inside the description. If you do want to learn how to trade meme coins, I'll leave a tutorial there as well. But that has been a breakdown of what I'm up to. Let me know your guys' plans. Where do you think we are in a bear market or we're in a bull market? And let me know if you guys are buying any of these dips. I appreciate every single one of you guys, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.